Welcome back to the Dragon Den. My loyal Dragon Knights, King of Dragons 5000 is back with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Mattel WWE Ultimate Edition Target exclusive, The Undertaker. And so here we have the Undertaker posed and out of the packaging, but before we have a look at his details, let's run through his accessories. The Undertaker does come with 3 different head sculpts, as well as 3 different sets of hands and the WWE World Heavyweight title. Finally, Undertaker does come with his entrance hat and his entrance jacket. Other than that, the Undertaker doesn't come with any other accessories. So with that out of the way, let's have a closer look at the Undertaker. So here we have a closer look at the Ultimate Edition Undertaker, and I'm really happy Mattel finally gave us this version of the Dead Man. It is one of Undertaker's most iconic singlets, and the figure itself looks amazing here. Starting off with the head sculpt, this is one of the best head sculpts that Mattel has ever given the Undertaker. The face printing on mine is actually spot on and looks perfect all the way down to his facial hair. And all the wrinkles you can see in his head are quite accurate, and I love the way his hair looks here. Though it is a softer plastic, it is still kinda dense, so it will hinder articulation just a little bit. Taking a look at his attire, Undertaker is wearing his black singlet. It is fairly detailed with a lot of folds and wrinkles, and you can actually see some seam lines at the top of his singlet. And I do like the fact that they did include Undertaker's tattoos that go around his neck. Taking a look at his arms, Undertaker does have on these really good arms, and I like the tattoo work here. The tattoos are done fairly cleanly, and I really don't have any issues with paint overlap. On his left arm you can see he is wearing an elbow pad, which is done in a thicker plastic. And moving down to his hands, Undertaker is wearing his MMA style gloves. This version of the Undertaker is wearing some tights, which do look good, as these are the same legs they normally give Undertaker. And you can see he has these demon logos on the sides of his legs, which do look good in the white and red paint. We do have some nice detail with the folds and wrinkles in his tights going all the way down to his long boots. Undertaker does have on the longer boots, which are done in a matte plastic, which is accurate to his attire at this time. And going down to his feet, Undertaker does have on these really small feet which do look out of place. His feet are rather small and don't really fit with the proportions of his body, which is probably the only nitpick I have on this figure. But overall, the paint and detail here on the Undertaker is quite exceptional, and it's actually one of my favorite looks for the Dead Man. With a great head sculpt and really good details here on his singlet, Mattel actually did a really good job on his paint and details. With all his paint and details out of the way, let's compare the Undertaker to our usual suspects. Here we have the Undertaker posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and DC Multiverse Superman. Mattel's WWE Elite Series and Mezco's 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. And finally we have him posed next to the Lightning Collection White Ranger in the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. So being a rather tall character, the Undertaker is going to be taller than most of your collection, as that is pretty accurate to his height. With all the size comparisons out of the way, let's have a look at Undertaker's articulation. Undertaker does have a ball joint in the head, butterfly joints in his shoulders, arms go out to the side and do a full 360, swivel at the bicep and double hinged elbows, hinge and swivel at his wrists. The Undertaker does have a ball joint in his upper torso as well as a waist swivel. Ball hinge hips do kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel. Undertaker does have a double bend in the knee. He has a swivel in the boot, a hinge in the ankle, rocker ankle, and a toe hinge. So the Undertaker will have your standard Ultimate Edition articulation, and it works perfectly here for the Undertaker. He's not going to be the most limber figure in your collection, but you can still get him in a lot of great poses. With everything said and done about the Ultimate Edition Undertaker, let's get him posed for my final thoughts. Mattel has a real banger here with the Ultimate Edition Undertaker, as this is probably the most definitive version of the character. Undertaker comes with some really great accessories, including a soft goods jacket and his hat, making the look come together nicely. And he has some of the best face printing that I've seen Mattel do, and it just shows that Mattel is getting better and better with each new figure they release. I know that there are some people that say the articulation should be better, but on a character like Undertaker, I'm willing to forgive it, as Undertaker was getting on in years at this time in his career. One accessory I am surprised Mattel did not include with this Undertaker is the throat-cutting thumb. I'm honestly surprised they didn't throw this in with Undertaker. But the overall presentation for this Ultimate Edition Undertaker is fantastic, and Mattel definitely knocked it out of the park with this Undertaker. The one major drawback to this version of Undertaker is that he is a Target exclusive figure, and Target has been really bad at getting exclusive figures in stores. I was lucky enough to secure my version of Undertaker off the Target website, where I did only pay $22 for him. If you were lucky enough to score Undertaker for the $22, I'm pretty sure you're happy, as this is a very good Undertaker figure. However, if you missed out on that sale, I still recommend you find a way to track this figure down, as this is probably the best Undertaker that Mattel has given us in recent memory. At the time I'm making this video, Undertaker is available at your local Targets, and if you're unable to find him, definitely check out their website, as I have seen him go in and out of stock quite frequently. Any fan of the Deadman is going to want to have this Ultimate Edition Undertaker in their collection. With that being said, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out the rest of my WWE Ultimate Edition videos. If you're in a position to help out the Dragon Den, check out my Patreon, where I have some exclusive content and early access videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, latest prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my loyal Dragonites coming from the Dragon Den, I'm King of Dragons 5000, reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.